Well, it hasn't changed that much, to be honest. There's a few new faces that weren't here when I left a couple of years ago. A few new programs that have been getting started, like ECS. That was just kind of being in the planning stages when I left. But it feels like home, so not a lot has changed. Well, like I said, this has been my home for 12 years before I left. I've been teaching here since I moved to Connecticut, and so when the position opened up last year, I couldn't not apply for it. The idea of coming back to Stamford High, seeing all my old friends, my former students, one more time, and working with them again was just too enticing to turn down. So it was a very great opportunity that I was excited to take on. Stamford High is a huge school, right? We have almost 1,800 kids, tons of different programs, athletics, drama, the arts. A.I.T.E is much more focused, interdistrict magnet. So in addition to it having students from outside of Stamford, which creates a different dynamic there than here, they also are really much more focused kind of solely on academics. They have a few extracurricular activities that they offer, but the life at Stamford High really doesn't end at 2:05. It keeps going and going and going until like 8, 9 o'clock every night. So as a teacher, you have like a focus on a content area, and you have a small group of students, relatively speaking, that you work with from beginning to the end of the year every day. You get to know those students really, really well because you're kind of with them all the time, seeing them, learning about who they are as people and what their challenges are academically. Whereas as an administrator, you're looking at things more globally, right? So I'm looking at programs and I'm looking at school-wide sort of dynamics. I do get to know students, obviously, and I have a lot of old students who I still know from back in the classroom. But it's a different kind of relationship. I've only been in this position for 3 months, so it's hard to judge at this point. I'm still getting my feet wet. But I'd have to say that I like them both, and they're just very different types of jobs. I loved being a teacher. I loved, like I said before, working with students and having that sort of connection with the kids in the classroom.